under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air. Next. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, fellas, there's nobody that I'm more excited to watch play than Carlos Correa. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Now a flare out toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a look at ball 1. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
2-2. Still 2-2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 2-2 one more time.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Straw leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Throw won't get him.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He's set. The 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Zach Greinke is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year. And we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
And, fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2. Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing. And that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Jed Lowry comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mountain Davis for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 0-1 the count. Greinke comes set. Here it is. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Now at the plate is Kyle Tucker. He was hitless in the shutout last night. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's there for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 8.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Yuli Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. In his career against this pitcher, he has 7 hits in 19 tries. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jason Castro waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. A bouncer up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate. Castro A California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
I got the count. 2-2.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Michael Brantley. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Gurriel is off of first with 2 away. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pitch is popped up. Olsen has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Career line against Greinke. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's taken him deep once, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for Oakland, Mitch Moreland. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And he lays off there 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll flip this on to Greinke, covering for the out. And that brings up Chad Pinder to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Stephen Piscotty would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Career line against Greinke. He has a 3 for 12 line. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. From the stretch. 2 out with a man at first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The A's strand 1. They're down 1-0. And now here is Miles Straw. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Center fielder, number 3.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lowry ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Now back.
Stepping in once again is Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
High chopper over to first. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Here it comes.
Ball at the back.
Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
The second baseman, Jose.
Runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. From the stretch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Now it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Down the left field line and deep. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. The tag, and he is out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 1 and the A's nothing. In at the plate is Sean Murphy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
First offering.
Murphy.
Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Line drive to center field. Strong is right there, one down.
Up next for Oakland. Not
So
sure.
Elvis Andrus the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Soft grounder left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. And here's a first-pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Castro has it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Astros lead this one 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in is Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Andrus, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tucker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline. Chapman's got it to Lowry at the bag. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Astros ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Line drive, base hit down the line.
Dan, nice play by the left fielder right there to get into the corner and get that ball in. Has to make you feel good that the guys are busting their hump out there for you defensively.
You know, a lot of times they always say, hey, you could put anybody in those corner outfield positions, but that's an example right there where getting to the ball and getting in quickly, keep that guy to a single. Big play.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson to second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano. Right back to him on the mound. To second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 1 and the A's nothing. Now it'll be Jason Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike 1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded weakly toward third. Chapman brings it in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros play 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 Houston. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now is Mitch Moreland. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
So we got him swinging. Mitch Moreland is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Chad Pinter.
In now, Chad Pinder. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. Yusmeiro Petit is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 36.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa from the stretch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike, 0-2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch.
Nope.
I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Correa on at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Yeah, and you never want to downplay a home run, but they've had runners on base all game long and couldn't get a home run in that situation. Hey, it's only a solo shot, but they'll take it. But you have to think they're feeling like they've missed some opportunities in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
To the plate now, Jason Castro, as he lifts it in the air to right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5.5, it's now 4-0 Houston. And stepping in, Sean Murphy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Not shortstop, Elvis.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there
Now
with 2
batting,
strikes. That
second
elevated
baseman.
fastball.
Yeah.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third
And
base.
that'll bring in Matt Chapman. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. The shift will be of little importance here as this is lifted in the air out to left field. Correa is there and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 1. Adam Kolarek is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So stepping in is Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Kolarek has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
High and deep to right. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Miles Straw will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. So add one more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now here is Ramon Laureano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's taken for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
First pitch on its way. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on
Now
only
batting.
4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. This is foul right side. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2, fouled off. Fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Astros. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Pedro Baez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Baez, a former Dodger. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Now the 2-0. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Ready on 1 and 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far.
Now
That's
batting,
4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next to hit is Sean Murphy, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Obviously, this pitching staff doesn't care this batter went deep earlier in the game because they are attacking him. 2 pitches right in the zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 5-1.
Guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Es que mi tiempo me vale.
Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yuli Gurriel is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Down the left field line and deep.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
The catcher.
Next up is Jason Castro. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
This is on the ground over to first. Andrus. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now back, number 3.
Into the box now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 1. Ryan Stanek is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Elvis Andrus. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now to the plate, here is Jed Lowry. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Strong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next up, Matt Chapman flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. That evens it up 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Brentley's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next to hit, Matt Olson. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 5. Now here's the first offering.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Comes set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Ramon Laureano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the count will be full. Last strike now for Oakland. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Houston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left